Well, to me, this feels like a turf battle. Again, I come from the U.S. regulatory industry, and there's always a question of like, what does the Fed do versus the OCC versus
Mhm.
state regulators? And in this case, the question is, who gets to be the boss of cryptocurrency? Is it FinCEN? Is it the IRS? Is it like some other federal regulator? Or in this case, the SEC is saying like we want to be the boss of crypto. Yet we don't want to like lay out like clear rules and whatnot. But this clearly is a chance for them to say, we get to say, have a say, a big say about how crypto works. Yet at the same time, we don't have the responsibility for putting out a clear set of rules, even though it's been 8 years. And they could clarify like, why is Ripple in their mind an investment contract, but Ethereum or Bitcoin is not, and also give guidance to all the other companies that are arguably in the same position as Ripple. It could be a Filecoin or a Stellar, Tether, Brave. I mean, those are all companies where there was a stock by the founding company, and then tokens have been issued, and those tokens have been sold to members of the public, and are held broadly, not just by accredited investors. And so, the ironic thing here is if you read what the mission is of the SEC, it's to protect investors, to maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and facilitate capital formation. If you go through each of those 5 things, protecting investors, is this fair? Is this orderly? Is this efficient? Does this promote capital formation? And in every one of those checkboxes, this action achieves exactly the opposite outcome. Investors have been harmed. This certainly isn't fair because you can't understand why Ripple and not Tether or not like Stellar, not like any of those other lists or Bitcoin or Ether. You're not making clear what the distinctions are. It is
Right.
certainly not efficient or orderly. I mean, there's been chaos in the marketplaces. Folks don't know whether to list or delist. There's problems with liquidities. Loans are being called. I mean, if you wanted to create a situation that was a parallel to like having like Lehman Brothers go down without clear and orderly wind down, I can't think how you could create more chaos in the marketplaces than just to file an enforcement action with no context, on the last day of, the commissioner's leadership of the SEC.